But I'm saying to the comics that want me to say their name, I'm sorry I can't help you.
Damn.
You have to stay in the underground and live with your mama or whoever lets you live with them and all that shit. But if you really are somebody who want me to say your name, show me that you're able to maintain in this world by yourself. It's comedians that are females that ain't nobody ever fought over them because of how they built. Especially comics. Come on, comics. You know you wish you could be me. You wish you could have the drama that I'm getting right now. Don't nobody know you.
It's wild because just last week, we were actually giving him credit for something he said on his other show. But now, listen to this. Now we've got to respond. He handed his microphone to someone who feels completely unfiltered. And let's be honest, ever since her appearance on Comedy Hype, it's been clear she's struggled with where she stands in comedy compared to Corey Holcomb. Then you had Yamaneika Godfrey and Anik linking up on a podcast to react to Corey's content. They were live, they were cracking jokes, and yeah, reaction videos are everywhere right now. But here's the shot that got fired. Somebody said reaction creators have no real talent. Somehow, Corey caught wind of that whole segment and he came back swinging at Yamaneika and Godfrey. So now you've got to ask, why even step into that lane? Sometimes people only learn the hard way.
But I see some of this shit up in the chat.
Of course.
Listen, man, let me tell you something about these bust-ass comics who ain't getting no money. Let me tell you something about the comedy world. The comedy world is a trip. So, of course, Corey Holcomb is getting a lot of airplay. So comics who ain't getting no money think I'm gonna say they name and fall for the good name, but that's a shit name?
Well, you have done it. They're going to take their chances in hopes that you do.
No, hell no. You gonna stay in the underground still trying to fuck new comics and act like you can help them, fat bitch. But I'm just saying, y'all ain't getting no money off me. You ain't getting no money off me. You ain't getting no money. Show people your bank account. I dare you. I dare you to show people your bank account. Like it be homeless comics and they claim comedy. They be, I'm a comic. Motherfucker, you live in a halfway house. The comedy game is hard than a motherfucker, man. Do you realize to make it as a comedian, you have to get booked, and when you get booked, there's pressure on you to be at a level where people will buy tickets to come see you again? It's hard to be like Corey Holcomb, where you get a whole bunch of motherfuckers hating, and Corey Holcomb is the real deal. So you could say all that false shit all you want.
Yeah, and you gotta admit, some of the stuff they said on that episode was wild. They were really out here trying to frame Corey like he's not a seasoned comedian, like he hasn't been grinding in the game for years. At least Yamaneika has been putting in the work. I guess Godfrey actually knows better. He mostly stayed in the background throughout the whole segment. I guess he's trying to avoid catching any heat. But the fact that he let Yamaneika use his platform, that's basically like a low-key cosign, whether he realizes it or not.
Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb.
There's a video of him talking about a 5-year-old girl and
What?
calling her a whore.
Oh,
yeah.
lying.
Yeah.
Is there a video of Corey Holcomb talking about a 5-year-old girl calling her a whore?
Yeah.
Yo.
You put that in there. Here's the thing, and it's not. People know. I've said for years that Corey Holcomb is a piece of work. He is an insecure man who is not happy with where he is in his career, and sometimes people don't get where they need to get in their career and they deserve it. He's not one of those people. He's had every opportunity known to man. You was they shuck and jive nigga. You was everything. You played a pimp. You was on Black Jesus. You was out here doing all this shit. You was on Wildin' Out. You was all this shit. All these opportunities you had, and you wind up here, and this is all because of your court. You can't blame no women for that. Can't blame black women for that. All of that is you.
You know, it's like if he didn't agree with what Yamaneika was going to say or didn't expect some controversy, she wouldn't have even been on the show. But now she's out here trying to act like Corey hasn't had the career he's actually built over all these years, like it only started popping in the last few weeks. Like the guy's been touring every weekend, literally living that grind. a working comedian making moves and seeing success, you feel me? Success doesn't look the same for everyone, and I don't think people fully get that. They assume you need a string of Netflix specials or to be in every movie to count as successful. Corey carved out a totally different lane in comedy, and instead of throwing shade at that, I wish more people would actually take notes and try to do the same.
People know, but I'm saying to the comics that want me to say their name, I'm sorry I can't help you.
Damn.
You have to stay in the underground and live with your mama or whoever lets you live with them and all that shit. But if you really are somebody who want me to say your name, show me that you're able to maintain in this world by yourself. It's comedians that are females that ain't nobody ever fought over them because of how they built. And they sit around, sissies, and talk crazy about the elites.
Wow.
It's not gonna happen. No matter what, your underwear is shameful if left in the laundromat. Ain't nobody gonna look for you. If your underwear is left in the laundromat, they just gonna throw it in the garbage and say it's a moose out here naked.
Man, the visuals here are wild. We're out here like, yo, there's a moose on the loose. Somebody really let these loose takes fly. And let me tell you, they're a mile wide. But here's the thing, Yamaneika's whole angle, it's not even respectable. It straight up feels like jealousy. Everything she was throwing at Corey Holcomb reads like she wishes she were in his shoes, grinding it out as a comedian. You feel me?
This amount of energy and forethought and put it into your act, nigga, you might be funny. No, I'm being honest. Corey Holcomb needs no grace. He runs his mouth about everybody and they fucking mama. He ain't precious. He ain't nobody that we gotta sit here and walk around and cutesy around. He does a whole podcast where he runs his ignorant ass mouth about bull, and now he's the bull that we are running our mouths about. And he can go himself. And I don't believe he's on welfare. And if he's on welfare, then you 5150 niggas have failed him. Because how are you niggas all in support of this nonsense, but the nigga talking about he on welfare? Get him off welfare. Because who is he talking to if you niggas is not keeping the nigga off of welfare? I mean, how much money do he need? Everything he got looked like some shakedown shit he got from Cam Newton. He's the T-Move version of Cam Newton.
Apparently, she says she dropped a special on YouTube. I hadn't even heard of it. No promo, nothing. I mean, we can check the numbers and see how much impact it really had. Yeah, so here it pops up. Yamaneika Saunders, the white N-word. Come on, man. She's out here criticizing Corey's material for being weak, but she's still throwing around the N-word and all this other stuff. Somebody even commented on Godfrey's show saying your comedy is very limited for you to be coming at all this. And the views? She got 139,000. Corey, he does double that on a Tuesday, every week. He's almost always done double that. And that's what's wild. This thing's been out since January last year. So really, are you even in the same conversation as Corey to be acting all hyped about this? Like, does he even need to take her words seriously?
I see a couple of names in there. I ain't gonna say their name. I ain't gonna say it. Nope.
No, we just talked about that too. Oh,
no, I ain't gonna say their name. I think I said one name tonight. I ain't saying no motherfucker, especially comics. Come on, comics. You know you wish you could be me. You wish you could have the drama that I'm getting right now. Don't nobody know you. People know you by talking about me. They don't know you from anything you said on stage. Dan, have you ever followed comics?
What do you mean? Like their social medias?
Like, you know, there's an app that you can get where you can find out things about people.
Oh, wow.
That's
like,
on record.
Background
like
check.
Wikipedia, or are you talking about like criminal stuff?
All that.
Background checks.
Look up some of these comics. The smilingest ass niggas. Hi, everybody. Got assaults all on their record. Hi, I'm a good guy. Hello.
Wow.
I'm a gay man. They got assaults on their record. Not Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb had drama with a motherfucking meth head and handled his business, and the motherfucking gin nudge said what the gin nudge gonna say about it.
Gave him no shame.
I'm saying, it's the smiling phony ass niggas. They got the assaults on their record.
And you know, I've been saying the same thing. There's a ton of people out here projecting. A lot of folks want Corey Holcomb to have done everything he joked about. They want him to literally be that person. But if that were actually the case, by now someone would have produced some sort of evidence, charges, claims, some type of concrete accusation. And sure, accusations can be manufactured too. We've seen that happen plenty of times with high-profile black comedians and actors. But here's the kicker. All the people making millions of videos saying Corey's done, he's finished, not a single one of them has uncovered anything real about that PDF accusation everyone keeps citing. Doesn't that strike you as suspicious? The funny part is, a lot of the loudest voices talking about it, some of them have questionable stuff in their own pasts. And that's the wild part. Sometimes it's the person you least expect. Plus, there's a ton of women like Yamaneika Saunders out here leading the charge. And honestly, how reliable are most of these women as judges of character these days? I mean, seriously. So yeah, Yamaneika wants to push Corey out of the spotlight, but based on what Corey is saying.
Funny, man. But they act like, what? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. Shit. The ringleader, Mr. Gaiman, got assaults. And y'all can check it.
Wow.
Somebody say the gooey raccoon. The gooey raccoon got that other thing, that charge that real niggas don't play with. He got them things on his record.
He's been talking.
Somebody
too.
know who I'm talking about.
He's been talking.
Anyway, man.
That's the name I was trying to remember.
Who?
Gilbert Godfrey. That's who I was.
Gilbert Godfrey passed recently. Was it last year?
So sad.
He was very talented comic.
You got to check out
Gilbert was
his
funny.
Documentary, because it actually, majority of it is him explaining what happened to him. About when he's one of the first that got so-called canceled. And the documentary is all about that and him like coming back.
Man, yo, I watched this movie, this cartoon, the original cartoon with Robin Williams, and he was in Aladdin. And I'm telling you, Gilbert Godfrey played the parrot in
His
Aladdin.
voice, yes.
And he was so funny. I was like,
He did a Lion King too, wasn't he?
Robin Williams was so funny, it's ridiculous. But then Gilbert Godfrey as the parrot in that Aladdin cartoon.
And all the original Affleck commercials.
Man, it's wild because when Corey got canceled, that's actually when he lost the Affleck gig. People don't realize how serious that spokesperson role is. TV commercials, voiceovers, on-camera work. And let me tell you, TV voiceover is one of the highest paid commercial jobs out there. He literally lost millions just for saying one word. After that, I guess they either got someone else to do the voice or whatever. I know one of the guys who did the MasterCard voice. He was a millionaire before he had to go find a new gig. Yeah, Gilbert Godfrey. It's a shame legends like that aren't around forever. Somebody said it, and I agree. He really was. Anyway, what do y'all think about all that? I find it wild that Yamaneika Saunders decided to grab a platform like this, considering I don't think she even has her own podcast. She comes on Guthrie's show, maybe to get support from people who vibe with her angle, but really, she's coming from an online activist space. She was doing that same energy on Comedy Hype, too. All about men versus women debates, clearly influenced by someone like Cynthia. But all this extra white energy, it just played out. That episode ran 41 minutes, and this is who wants to challenge Corey Holcomb, a guy most legit comedians actually respect. I'm just saying, are we even on the same level as Corey to be throwing opinions like this? And I don't know if Godfrey knew what she was planning or if she brought up the topic herself because she was the most passionate. Even Ake was barely adding little comments, but Godfrey, almost nothing. I don't think he wants more heat with Corey. I mean, when she tried to say Corey wasn't funny, he was like, nah, come on, stop. He's actually funny. But yeah, man, this is the internet now. This is the world where everyone's trying to get a bag. They pick the most interesting person and swarm them. It's crazy. But at the same time, they're just following the trending topics. As a comedian, though, you've got to be real with yourself. Is this person funnier than you? More successful? Been in the game longer? I remember when Yamaneika was on Patrice O'Neal's podcast and he checked her hard. Corey and Patrice are contemporaries. She was just starting back then. Rest in peace, Patrice, obviously. But even then, she wavered. Now she's even worse because a lot of bad habits have just piled up. So I don't know what she thinks she's doing out here, but she just had to vent about Corey. And honestly, I'm glad Corey didn't name her. A lot of this felt like pure clout chasing, like she's trying to push Corey out of the spotlight as a comedy luminary so she can move into that space. And that will never happen. Never. I hope she understands that. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you're feeling this video, hit like, drop a comment, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Also, check out the Fawcett Media Patreon. We're doing more commentary there, and the Fawcett Media podcast will likely live there too, a hub for everything Fawcett Media. So go sign up. This is Fawcett Media.